What are the things that kind of stress you out the most or keep you up at night with your business?
Hiring. I think for me that's the most important is I've ha- so this it took me a long time to build this team, and unfortunately I had to fire people along the way. We are scaling from 16 to 30 people, right? So it's a lot of people to hire really quickly. But how do I still manage of this growth, this hyper growth, and bring in people quickly enough, you know?
Right.
So I think that each individual person can really impact the culture, and I just want to be very, very careful not to screw this up.
How about for you, Mike?
Yeah, for us, I mean, I think being a family business has certain dynamics, and kind of on an overall picture, it's great because we're friends, we grew up together, we love each other, but it also it makes accountability and some of that very, very challenging. Also, hiring is challenging because a lot of people might not want to join a business where the 5 founders and executives are all related. The idea that is there a real opportunity to kind of go to that next level?
Right.
What about you?
When we launched High School Story, in the first week we hit number 5 in the App Store, and that was really exciting. Soon afterwards, it followed with our ranking and kind of grossing, and we went up to number 10, and we got super excited. We started planning for a very rosy future. And then we started going down, and we started dropping from 10 to 40 and then to the hundreds. And it took a while before that growth curve turned around and started going back up. And that time was really stressful for us because we had already made some more hires, and we started thinking more about cash flow and just, how long can you keep your business running while still trying to grow it, right? And being able to balance growth and cash flow is always difficult.
There's a lot of stories of scary moments. The one I'll tell you, we were a week off from running out of money, and I wasn't gonna make paycheck, and then it was exactly a year ago. And I knew that my people would stay. We were a very small team. And then we broke even, we turned profitable, and we've been growing like insanely since that time. But that for one week, I was in San Francisco, I slept in my car, and I was like, oh my God, we're not gonna do payroll. I didn't wanna even rent a hotel because I was like, that $100 is going to maybe contribute to this, payroll. Yeah, so that was the really scariest moment because I knew we were so close, and it could have been like a day or two, and I knew my team would stay. But how do you project that confidence while sleeping in the car in San Francisco and trying to figure it out?
It's amazing how you hear all these stories about timing with startups, right? My first startup, we planned to shut our business down. And it was on the very last day that we got a phone call from a friend asking if we wanted to do a contract. And it basically resurrected our business, and we kind of pivoted. It's amazing, the power of persistence, right?
The power of persistence. You got to find that line between being overly persistent, right? And you guys deal with this on the other side, and so do I. Our suppliers are just constantly driving me crazy. But it's a really fine line. But I feel like if you have to be able to promote yourself and your business in a tactful way to tell your story and hopefully explain to partners why you can add value to their business.